Imagine taking turmeric every day to protect your joints, only to learn that one common food on your plate could quietly turn that healthy habit into a real problem after 60. Before we go any further, let me ask you something important. Are you currently taking turmeric or adding it to meals thinking it's always safe and always helpful? Tell me in the comments, because your answer matters more than you think. I'm speaking to you today as someone who deeply respects how hard you've worked to stay healthy over the years. Turmeric can be a wonderful spice, but like many powerful natural compounds, it's not harmless in every situation. Especially after 60, your body processes things differently, and combinations matter. Part 1 flows into this truth gently but clearly. I've seen many people do the right thing and still feel worse, not because turmeric is bad, but because it was paired with the wrong foods. This isn't about fear. It's about awareness and smarter choices. Let's start with the first food combination you need to be careful with, especially as you age. Turmeric combined with alcohol is one of the most overlooked risks I see. Individually, they may seem harmless, but together they can put real strain on your liver. As we get older, liver function naturally slows down. Turmeric is metabolized in the liver, and alcohol competes for the same detox pathways. When you mix them regularly, even in moderate amounts, the liver can become overwhelmed. I've had patients tell me, "But doctor, it's just a glass of wine with dinner." And I understand that. The issue isn't occasional use, it's repeated exposure over time that quietly builds stress inside your body. Alcohol can also increase inflammation in the gut lining. Turmeric, while anti-inflammatory for many, can become irritating when digestion is already compromised. That combination may lead to bloating, stomach pain, or reflux that didn't exist before. If you're over 60 and enjoy turmeric tea at night, pairing it with alcohol earlier in the evening may not be doing you any favors. A simple separation in timing or reducing alcohol frequency can make a noticeable difference. Your liver will thank you for it. Now let's move into the second food that deserves your attention. Turmeric taken alongside high-iron meals or iron supplements can interfere with iron absorption. This is especially important if you've ever been borderline anemic or felt unexplained fatigue. Turmeric contains compounds that can bind to iron in the digestive tract. When that happens, less iron gets absorbed into your bloodstream. Over time, this can contribute to low iron levels without obvious warning signs. Many adults over 60 already struggle with maintaining healthy iron balance. You might be eating well and still feel tired, dizzy, or short of breath. Sometimes it's not what you're missing, it's what's blocking absorption. I remember a patient who was doing everything right. Leafy greens, turmeric capsules, iron-rich foods, and still exhausted. Once we spaced turmeric away from iron-heavy meals, her energy slowly returned. This doesn't mean you must eliminate turmeric if you need iron. It means timing matters. Taking turmeric at a different time of day than iron-rich meals can reduce this interaction significantly. Let's pause for a moment. Did you know food timing could matter this much? Most people don't, and that's okay. What matters is learning now, not blaming yourself for the past. Now we move into the third and most surprising combination. Turmeric paired with high oxalate foods can increase kidney stress in some older adults. This is especially relevant if you've ever had kidney stones or reduced kidney function. Foods like spinach, beets, almonds, and certain nuts are naturally high in oxalates. Turmeric also contains oxalates. When combined frequently, this can raise the concentration in urine. For some people, that increases the risk of kidney stone formation. Not everyone will be affected, but risk increases with age, dehydration, and existing kidney issues. This is where listening to your body becomes critical. I've heard people say, "But turmeric is natural, so it can't hurt my kidneys." Natural doesn't always mean neutral. Even water can be harmful in the wrong context. If you enjoy turmeric smoothies packed with spinach and almond milk, this combination may need reconsideration. Hydration helps, spacing helps, and moderation helps even more. Small adjustments can prevent big problems. Part 2 continues with reassurance, because I don't want you to feel afraid of turmeric. I want you to feel empowered. The goal isn't to eliminate healthy foods, it's to use them wisely. Turmeric can still support joint comfort, digestion, and overall inflammation balance when used correctly. The key is respecting your age, your organs, and your individual health history. What worked at 40 may not work the same way at 65. Another thing I want you to remember is dosage matters. Many issues arise not from culinary use, but from concentrated supplements. Capsules deliver far more curcumin than food ever could. If you're taking supplements, it's even more important to avoid risky combinations. Supplements bypass natural food buffers and hit your system more directly. That's where problems can show up quietly. I always encourage people to start low and go slow. More is not better when it comes to bioactive compounds. Your body prefers balance, not extremes. Here's a simple pattern interrupt for you. If turmeric were a medication, would you take it without reading the label or checking interactions? Of course not. And that mindset alone can protect your health. Part 3 brings everything together gently. You don't need fear, you need clarity. Turmeric isn't your enemy, but blind trust in any single food can be. Think of turmeric as a tool. Used thoughtfully, it supports wellness. Used carelessly, especially with the wrong foods, it may create problems you never expected. If you're over 60, your body deserves extra respect. That means paying attention to digestion, liver health, kidneys, and nutrient absorption. These systems are interconnected, not separate. One practical tip I love is this: use turmeric with simple meals, adequate water, and minimal alcohol. Keep it away from iron supplements and don't stack it with high oxalate foods daily. And always listen to symptoms. New bloating, fatigue, nausea, or urinary discomfort are not random. They're messages from your body asking you to adjust. If you're ever unsure, talk to a qualified healthcare professional who knows your medical history. That's not weakness, it's wisdom. Especially as we age, guidance becomes a form of self-respect. I want to leave you with encouragement. You're not doing anything wrong by trying to be healthy. You're doing something brave by learning and adjusting. If this message helped you see turmeric differently, let me know in the comments. What surprised you the most? Your experience may help someone else watching right now. And remember this: health after 60 isn't about perfection. It's about awareness, consistency, and compassion toward your own body every single day.